stew string. Now, what does a wolf like me like to eat on cold winters like this? Well, it certainly isn't chicken soup. I can tell you that. Something that puts a little warm in my belly to warm me up on this cold winter. Look at this. Now we're talking. Now this is my own. I prepared the chicken myself. I use chicken strips. I boiled the chicken. I cut it up. Then boil it again. I use tomato sauce with spices. I use rice. For this one, I put rice in it. Are you seeing this? Yeah. This is some badass stew right here. Look at this. Yeah, I'll clean that up. Yeah. As you can see, I'm going to clean that up. That's terrible. See, this is what I like. This is my comfort food for wintertime around here. I don't like chicken soup. Nah. Chicken stew is what I do. Yeah. Yeah, chicken stew is what I... Hey! Thank you, Al. Thank you. See, this is my ultimate warm-up food right here. This is chicken stew, and it's the best. Just like my aunt used to make. Well, she made a different version with corned beef. But this is how. Sometimes I like to prepare it with potatoes. Sometimes I like it with rice. But you gotta put some. I like my soup, my stew. Sometimes I decide to substitute the potatoes for rice this time. So this is my warm, and I tell you, I've had an interesting day. I was shoveling snow today. I tell you what, this snow was hard. It was dry snow, and there was hard ice on the ground. It wasn't easy. Now I was sweating in my thick jacket, in my winter hat. I felt like I had a heat stroke in the middle of winter. I had to cool off and take a shower after that, but I did. But I earned some money doing that too. So yeah. No, all you need is the rice. The rice is in there, bro. But you want it to cool a little bit. You don't want it too hot. Nah, you want it. I like my stew warm, not hot. And I want to burn my tongue. No, it's still hot. So no. You get it. Fine dining with you. Anyway. Nah, not tonight, Vlad. But we're doing some fine dining. Well, this is pretty much what you would eat. You know, on these winters, these Maryland winters, especially in a winter like this with the snowstorm going on, how hard and how cold it's been. You want something that's going to warm you up, a food that's going to warm you up quick. Now, some people go for chicken soup. Nah, I don't do that. I prefer to make my own chicken stew with tomato sauce and water and spices and with something to fill you up with it. Something to fill you up, you know? No noodles, no. You put potatoes, you put rice in there. It's a man's warm-up food. You know, this is a man's warm-up food. Yours still awesome. Thank you, Nomad. Oh yeah. Well, we got 27 views and only 2 likes. Hit that like button. Come on now. hit that like button. Well, let me get a spoon for this. I gotta get a spoon. Give me 1 second. Yeah. Spoon man, congregate me with your plan. Save me. You know what I'm singing there? Soundgarden. Not for me. So me, I prefer my chicken stew. It's got chunky pieces of chicken in there. It's got stuff that's gonna stick to your butt, stick to your ribs, and it's gonna warm you up from the inside. Chicken stew, everybody. Oh, come on. It's gonna stick to your ribs. It's gonna make you feel good. Especially on a winter like this. I know how cold it can get. Let me just say. I'll give it a good. Still hot. Wanted to cool down a little bit. But you get it. Amen. Amen, Mama Bear. God bless you. See, chicken stew is what I like to eat. A good bowl of chicken stew. Now this will warm you up. Thank you, everybody. We got 4 likes. Come on, we can do better than that with 23 views. I think we can get up to 15 views now. Oh man. Well, chicken stew is my favorite. You know, it's what needs to be done. You know, life is full of struggles and eternal struggles. People struggle on the inside. People struggle around you. Okay? God said that you're going to struggle. We're far from Eden here, you know. Life is about struggle. All right. Well, the chat is going cold. Maybe it's I was thinking. Is the chat still around? I got it on all. Well, all are be seen, you know. Someone put a chat in there. Let me know if you're still around. Or it's going still. Alright, Alright, then I'm going to check to see something about the chat. I'm going to leave this here. Here we go. Yeah, I can see you. I can see you. Isaiah. How you doing, Isaiah? But yeah, the chicken stew is a little too hot. I like my stew a little warm so I don't burn my tongue. You know, it's man, we can't have minors on here. Sorry to hear that. Yeah, dude, I'm sorry to hear that, but no minors here, man. I can't help you. I don't know who you are. Yeah, you can't see, but you can text. That don't make no sense. Oh boy. I'm kind of thinking you're full of shit because you can't see, but you can text. You can see words and letters. But you said you can't see. You're blind. Oh, emotionally you can't see. I wish I could help you, buddy. I really could. Call the police is all I can say. Exactly, exactly. Uh, yeah, go to the police. If you got a phone, police you can call. Yeah, why be? See, I don't know. I'm not buying this. Yeah. And where are you? What state? Okay, that's it. Yeah, you want to act stupid. Yeah, I ain't doing that. Rock hard, huh? This is a Christian stream. Anyway, well, we got some good stuff here. Maybe I should go around talking to the good. No, didn't get a haircut. I just, I kind of slicked my hair back, so in a way that, is, very much, when I got back home from shoveling snow, I took a shower. So I kind of slicked my hair back, and yesterday I shaved pretty well. I trimmed my beard. I'm not Catholic. I'm a Baptist. Moon Knight. Okay, see what we got here. Yeah, it was pretty bad today. I mean, it wasn't bad. There was no snowing, all right. But in the sense, I was shoveling snow, and I could tell you, I felt like I was going through heat stroke in the middle of winter. And I did this snow shoveling. It's like I was sweating like you wouldn't believe because the ice was so hard. It was like it was dry ice, and I mean, sorry, it was dry snow, and the ice was hard. I mean, it was but I got the job done, and did what I had to do. I'm a little richer. Got some money in my pocket. So yeah. And I got some exercise because I sweat my ass off. And I was all right, we got some good stuff. Well, if you just came in, give me a like. Thumbs up, people. Thumbs up. All right, what I'm going to do is, go upstairs and, I'm going to go upstairs. Get my easel. All right, we're back up here. All right. Can't bring the camera with me everywhere. I'm gonna wait till that cools. Then you'll see me eat my chicken stew. For all of you. All right. Uh, Sorry about everything. Life has been interesting, though. It's been very interesting, my life. All right, is anyone still in the chat? Man, I tell you, things have just been... Oh, Catherine O'Hare, the woman from Home Alone, that played the one. Oh yeah, Catherine O'Hare, the woman who played the woman who played a nun in Home Alone, woman who played Lydia's mom in Beetlejuice. Jay guys, oh how you doing, buddy? I was just talking about my chicken stew. Well, it's let me get it. It's good to hear from my neighbor to the north. You're having a harder winter than I am. Yeah. So, yeah. Having a much harder winter than I have. But, you know, we've been getting some heavy snow here lately. Big snowstorms on the East Coast. You know, even Florida is experiencing cold weather. Northern Florida, of course. So... Hey, buddy, why don't you go away? Jay, guys, can you remove Jacoby Troll? All right. No, I'm not. Far from it. I'm as right-wing as right-wing gets. As a matter of fact, all those idiots who got themselves, you know, deleted in Minnesota, I can tell you this. Well, all life is precious, but at the same time, you were stupid enough to try that with law enforcement officers. Yeah. I don't feel sorry for you too much. No. Does it really matter what I am? How you doing, Rocky? Yes, Ice Ice Baby. I still support ICE and what they're doing. Okay. I don't know what note means. Yeah, it's just common sense, gun. Common sense. Well, Maverick, been talking. How you doing, Slings? How you doing? All right, we got some good people in here. No, Moon Knight. My church does not have a woman preaching. My pastor is a good man. Why do I support ICE? Do you forget what happened under Biden and all the illegal aliens that murdered people? How many illegal aliens murdered women and children? You just let the floodgate of psychos into this country, and you don't know who they are. And turns out a lot of them are psychos. Lake and Riley ring a bell? Lake and Riley. Yeah, so don't tell me nothing about that. You know what I mean? You let psychos in the country, and you don't really care You don't really care that people died as a result. Because if it's white people, you don't care. You know what I mean? You don't give a damn. If it's white people who died at the hands of illegal aliens, you don't care about what. So you don't really care. But I care. I think all life is precious. And what happened was a travesty. You know? You think I forgot about what the things that Biden did? You know? Calling us terrorists and stuff like that. We didn't do anything to deserve that. Ah, thank you, Jake, guys. I have it nice and trimmed. I'm not putting words in your mouth. I'm just telling you how it is and what your side has been doing. You know? A lot of us right-wingers are fed up with it. We're done talking to you. We're done negotiating with you. We want to keep this country safe. By any means necessary. Exactly. Tell them off. It's just I know. Really. Yeah, but he's going to jail. Yeah, that fruitcake. That lemon has been squeezed. Okay, they're not innocent, Scatty. They broke the law by running over the border to get here. They're illegal by nature. They're called illegal aliens for a reason. I don't know why you would think that. And the fact, if you say they have rights, you're full of shit. Because, number one, only citizens, according to the Constitution, have rights. If you're a citizen of the United States, you do have rights. If you're not a citizen, you don't have rights. Which means you can be deported. You don't need a trial. I understand, Jake, guys. I know what he is. I know he's a poop shooter. Moon Knight. Yeah. Well, let's get started, shall we? Let's see. I want to get this. Okay, give me a second. I'm going to bring the stew upstairs, okay? I let it cool a little bit. Yeah, you're right. You're right. Ease off. That's going to be a good thing. All right. All right. Well, let's talk about. I'm going to be right back. Give me 1 second. Don't go anywhere. I'm going to go downstairs because I think this stew has cooled. Yes, it's nice and cool. Yes. My chicken stew. Ooh, nice and good. Sure. We don't have a lot of tornadoes around here. Hurricanes, we get them, but not tornadoes. I'm not in the part of the country that could do a tornado stuff, you know. Good. Now this warms you up. Yeah. Oh yeah. Ain't no choking here, Putty Cat. We're talking about talking about slices of carrots. Oh, that's good. Chunks of chicken and rice. Lovely. That's good. Tell him off. That's funny. It's not cereal, it's stew. Chicken stew. Now this good stuff. Very warms you up during the wintertime. That is good. That is some good stew right there. That is great stew. Chicken stew. Yeah. Of course, subscribe. Awesome. That's awesome. That's awesome, Jake. Well, if I start playing music, do you know what happens if I play music? Copyright strike. I made a pot of chicken stew, so I can have some leftovers. Now this is a stew that sticks to your ribs. I know, Jake. Oh, that is good. God bless the USA, Putty Cat. Sounds good. I've never had that one before, but Moon Knight, you must be from England. You must be from the UK, Moon Knight, to say cheese and onion crisp. You're from the UK, aren't you, Moon Knight? I knew it. Exactly, Potty Cat. Sounds nice, Jay guys. Well, that's funny, Moon Knight. Ireland, that would make sense. Good for you, Brittany. It's ever keeping you warm in this time of year. Well, I kind of replaced Wandell Vez. Let me explain. I put a new Gurgle the Goblin. I'm Gurgle the Goblin. There it is. Look at this. Everything I put together. Oh, this is layers, man. To be closer to God. To have faith. Faith. Yeah, I know. It just sounded British, but I guess it could be Irish. Because Americans don't say that. Americans and Canadians, we don't say crisp. We just don't. We say the air is crisp if it's cold. You know? Okay, that was a good meal. All right. It's so true, Michael. Well, I don't have any dessert. This will do. I do need some water, though. Give me a second. I'm going to get some water. It'll only take a second. Oh. All right. All right, here we go. How you doing, Bradley? Oh, yeah, I do, Bradley, I do. Just had me some chicken stew. Now I'm having some water. Man, oh man. I know this winter has been hard on a lot of people. The storm, we got a second storm coming too, which is bad. Hey PZ, how you doing? That chicken stew really did stick to my ribs. Really warm me up. All right, let's see what else we got. Oh yeah. Now, today has been a good day for me because I actually had a little work today. So, maybe Putty Cat, maybe. I was shoveling snow today. How you doing, Sabrina? And someone paid me to shovel their drive. Now, and you would think I wouldn't be like, but I felt like I was, when I was shoveling snow, I had a heavy jacket on because it's really cold. I had a nice winter hat with the thing, you know. So, what happened is that this was basically dry snow and ice. So I had to knock it down pretty bad. So I put my sweat into it, you could say, because I was sweating hard. I mean, I sweat my winter hat. I sweat through my coat. I felt like I was going to have a heat stroke in the middle of winter. In the middle of winter, I felt I was having a heat stroke because I felt you know when you have a heat stroke, you're like when it's like when you're sweating profusely and your mind's kind of fuzzy. Yeah. It feels like you're drunk. I mean, if anyone's ever had heat stroke, they will know exactly what I'm talking about. You know. Exactly, Putty Cat. Yeah, I was dehydrating pretty fast. I'm in between. Let's just say I work gigs. You know what I mean? I worked for years at one place. Let's just say I work. I'll put it that way. I've been working gigs lately. In the gig economy. Off and on jobs, you could say. Odd jobs. It might Putty Cat, but I don't drink that much anymore. Interesting, Sabrina. Oh, wow. You must be a wine mom, Brittany. Must have your wine in the morning. Okay, Brittany, I'm sorry. You don't drink. I didn't get that one right. Somewhat snowed in, Putty Cat. Yes, I am. A lot of the work have been done to plowing everything out and everything like that, you know. But there's still a lot of snow here, and it's dry snow and ice right now. And it's like the surface of the ice. It's like the dry ice is breaking up a little bit. You know, it's like more like jagged, almost like more like sand. It's almost like pieces of sandstone with the, it's similar to that, Yeah, the temperature's gonna rise pretty soon though. It's gonna go up to I think around in the 30s. That with some sunshine, that might be very effective at breaking up some of this ice. You know. But they say we're gonna get hit with another winter storm, so that's gonna suck. Another storm. The whole East Coast is getting hit. And so is Florida. Well, it's not exactly warmer. It's warm enough to break the ice. I'll put it that way. That's very important because I don't want to slip on my ass. Whatever. Yeah. But I'm a nerd with probably bigger guns than you. Yeah. Exactly. Yeah. Oh, thank you. Thank you, Johnny. All right. Well, we got some good things here. Oh, I have a workout room nearby. I have free weights in the house. I'm set up for that. Don't worry about that. I've been I don't know how that's gonna work, Johnny. From the all the way from the internet. Thank you, Fred. God has really helped me in recent times, and He's got me free of chains of sin. So my all glory does go to God. God has guided me in a better way in my life. Jesus really saved a wretched soul like me. But I'm also not a bully, Johnny. That's not what I do. I don't like bullies. In my family we have a saying: never start a fight, but always finish one. Don't go looking for trouble, but when trouble comes to you, handle it. Nobody look, and that's how it's a good philosophy. I'm not bullying you. Thank you, Fred. Man, oh man, I tell you. I have saw some great indie trailers recently. Movies I would actually want to watch. Amazing. I've been stuck in here, and a lot of times I've been looking up some things, like what kind of movies I want to watch, because, well, amen, brother. Amen, Johnny. But yeah. A shout out to Daily Gamer. A Daily Gamer. Okay, shout out to a Daily Gamer. Okay. It just means something that fills you up, Michael. It's an old saying. You know, when I was growing up, we used to say that. You need to eat something that sticks to your ribs. Something that fills you up, you know? Yes, I made some of my chicken stew. Oh, yeah. See, I don't make chicken soup. No. Chicken. I make my own chicken stew, which is it's it's a mixture of either potatoes or rice, depending on what I got available. I chose to put rice in this one. Tomato sauce, chopped up pieces of chicken strips, already cooked. Water, herbs and spices, with sliced carrots and green beans or peas, depending on what you like. You know. Awesome, awesome, Sabrina. That's right, Putty Cat. Stew is for men. All right, we got some good stuff here. We got some good stuff. Well, you know what I'm going to do very soon? Well, beans are also a very good thing to have around. You know? Uh, I understand that. I always have a stockpile of beans. Don't get me wrong. I don't. And rice. Those are two things that you can actually have around that will last for a very long time. Beans and rice. Those are foods that can last, that are good for storage. You know? Oh, yeah. Here's a movie from Australia I think you're going to like. Neither do I, Michael. Okay. As you know, I'm Gen X, okay? A child of the 80s. A child of the 80s. Yeah, they will make it too. Anyway, I found an early movie that Nicole Kidman was in. If you're not familiar with Nicole Kidman, this was a movie at one of her early films. And this is kind of very similar premise to, kind of, let's say, The Goonies, except it's called BMX Bandits. It's an Australian film. I mean, when I was a kid, we used to ride a lot of BMX bikes everywhere. So we used to ride these bikes, BMX bikes. I mean, they were very popular when I was a kid. So the BMX bikes. So BMX Bandits, very good stuff. Do you really want to know, Michael? Do you really want to know? It's a fruity bastard is what it is, you know? No. Nasty. You're nasty, Steve. You know what I mean? Anyway, BMX Bandits. I check it out. It was Nicole Kidman's first film. I think she was really young when she was in this movie, and it's a good movie, very uplifting movie, very similar to The Goonies, Australian kind of film. Oh yeah, sure. I asked for more spacing in your words. Just drawing, yeah. Yeah, I have Gurgle the Goblin right here. Yeah. I'm Gurgle the Goblin! Yeah, it's a good target. I know this goblin looks like he's drunk, but, yeah, I know. Oh, yeah, it's my injured target. You know what I practiced with this one on? Oh. I hope you're staying warm during this winter storm. All right, we're down to 5 views, but we got 17 likes. Man, that's way beyond what we got before. Ah, cool, Brittany. Anyway, let's see. We got some good stuff here. And it always does, Putty Cat. Winter always does suck. Especially this winter. This winter has become the worst. But it's almost over. I mean, we've been through winter. It's like this is the last winter. This is the last points of winter. I don't play a lot of video games. I watched a lot of movies. I'm more of a movie buff. Like older movies and indie films kind of deal. You know? Also, I like to go out and do outdoor activities. I like to go out and do air guns, shoot slingshots, shoot crossbows, shoot bows and arrows. I like to do those things. Yeah, Hallmark, I guess it's good if you're a woman. It's not the type of movies that I watch. You know, when I was younger, I watched the classic episodes of The Twilight Zone, which is interesting to me. My favorite episode of The Twilight Zone would be would be an episode called The Lonely. Check that one out. Me too. I was outdoors all day. Well, there's a lot of reasons why. I think it's the communist philosophy. You look at communism, they believe it's acceptable to, and there's no morality. They have no moral code, so they don't have a God. They don't believe in gods. They don't believe to answer any higher power or have any kind of morality. So they believe the ends justify the means. Hope that answers your question, Putty Cat. I mean, sorry. Yeah, Putty Cat. Oh, I remember that. Great show, Tales from the Dark Side. I've seen the great episodes of Tales from the Dark Side. I watched that show. Classics. Yes, thumbs up. Hey, Squatshot, how you doing, buddy? How you doing? How you doing, buddy? Yeah, you can't win on that argument. You know, it's a terrible thing, you know. I just been doing what I've been doing. One of my favorites. So, we got some good stuff here. Oh, man. Thank you, thank you. God bless you. I'm glad for the like. You're an awesome guy. Nice to see you, bro. Nice to see you. I hope you're handling this winter. Oh, awesome, awesome. He's a good slingshot guy, and he has some really cool knives too. He's like me. He likes knives and slingshots. So yeah. Oh, thank you, Caretaker. Thank you, Caretaker. Nah, I'm not 400 pounds. As a matter of fact, with the work I was doing today, I've lost some weight. Thank you, Sabrina. All right. That it is, Sabrina. That it is. Snow. It's a terrible thing. You know, in this digital world, you know, a lot of times people make mistakes online. And people will never let you forget your mistakes online. It's like the internet never forgets if you screw up. It's crazy. Have you noticed that? Ah, air guns. How you doing, Air? How you doing, NW Air Guns? No, I just made that little point. No, man. I'm not mad at you. I'm a person that believes in redemption. You know? I believe that people can change. People can learn from their mistakes. My brother is a good example of that. Oh, good for you. Legends. Not that I care. Not really, because I'm not really a rap fan. I like '90s grunge. I like '90s grunge, '80s songs, '90s songs. I like music from the '80s and '90s, pretty much. So, but I don't like rap. That's the only music I don't listen to. Never liked it. You know, it doesn't even sound right to me. You know. Never like rap. It's a low IQ adult Dr. Seuss. There's nothing uplifting about it. It's not music. It really isn't. It's not singing. It's not a song. It's maybe an art form. I'll give it that. It's an art form. You know, it's kind of like poetry, maybe. But that is a charitable thing. I'll say very charitable. Ugh. Okie dokie. Country's okay. It's just my dad listened to country. I'm not really a big fan of country as much. I listen to a few country songs that I like. I will admit. Oliver Anthony, it was some of his songs. It depends. When you listen to Oliver Anthony, you got to be in the right mood to listen to Oliver Anthony, right? You got to be like in a sad kind of mood, you know. But but yeah, I'll put it this way: most country when I was growing up was very kind of like very drony sound. It was like my hound dog left me, my wife left me, and I'm drinking at the bar. And I'm like, this is very self-defeating music. When I was growing up, you know, and like I couldn't relate to it. So I started listening to rock and metal because that's the music I can relate to, having anger and, you know, and want some power in my music, you know. No, I've never had frog legs, Brittany. I've had venison. Venison. All right. Well, boy, oh boy, I think we've had a long stream. And in this storm? Oh, I don't think I'll be going anywhere anytime soon. And the fact we're going to have another winter storm. So SSW is here for a while. Kind of like a guy in a bomb shelter. Probably doing radio programs in those post-apocalyptic movies. I'm not going anywhere. Hello, Daniel. Oh, I have plenty of supplies. Putty cat. How do you think I made this chicken stew? I stock up on my supplies. Alright, we got some good stuff here. All right. Man, we're getting some good stuff here. You got that right. You're in the wolf's den here. Then you can go, Annie. If you don't like men like me, I'm guessing you don't like men in general. Are you a dyke? Yeah, that's what I thought. No, I should have let her talk. Get the hell out of here. Michael. Yeah. No problem here, but not yet. But I am eating better. All right, okay. Thank you, Dave. Thank you, David. I know. Yeah, I know. Wish I let her on a little sooner just to let him know. She doesn't like men like me. She probably doesn't like men in general. She's probably a carpet munching, man hating uggo. You know the type. You know what I'm talking about. You see him at the stores. A girl with a face that only the mold could love. You know what I mean? You know what I'm talking about. Yeah, you know, a woman with a face that only mold can love. She has an angry, bitter, energy about her. You know what I mean? Oh. Your cousin's a poop shooter. How interesting. Well, maybe. Maybe she's mad that she's not getting any. Not my problem. Here's the thing. I'm by myself, but I'm happy. Yeah, I'm not a simp. I'm not going to kiss her ass. That's the difference. I may look like a simp, but I'm not. I'm not going to kiss your ass just because you're a woman. I don't do that shit. You know, I don't do that shit. All right. And by the way, for those women that should say I should respect them, I'm gonna let those women, not the good ladies here. I'm gonna say this: you have to earn respect. Where I'm from, you have to earn respect. Don't tell me to respect you. And I'm not talking to the good ladies. I'm talking to the women. Don't tell me to respect you just because you're a woman. You have to earn my respect. And these ladies here, Brittany and Sabrina, earn my respect. It's just the ones that are stupid that don't earn my respect. Had plenty. I prefer to be on my own now. Don't need the You're welcome. Got 20 likes on that one. All right. Yeah, they don't have much respect for men these days, and that's a problem. Because it's men who keep the society running. The electricity on. The water flowing. The roads going. The food in the supermarkets. Without men, there would be no oil for it. There would be no gas for your car. None of that stuff. Men who have risked their lives every day to keep this civilization going get no respect. You know? There is a soul. Humans have souls. Yeah, Robert, you're evicted then. That's very good, Sabrina. Oh, hello, Kinkles. All right. Well, this has been a very good stream. Well, there are single guys in the chat. I'm single, but this is not really what it's all about. I mean, it's we're just talking about some regular stuff here, you know, outdoor stuff and some winter survival stuff, you know. And that's very good, Sabrina, because you're a mom. You understand the importance of keeping our society safe. Yeah. I run this channel, Sabrina. This is my channel. That being said, I'm a little over on my it's 8:20. I think we've been here for hours. I think I started around 6. Boy, I think it's time for me to go. God bless you. Well, God bless you. All glory goes to God. Have a blessed night. And don't freeze.